Good morning. Working on my sleep issue. I did eat cena. I had a 2 egg frittata with a ground beef patty, a couple of onions on it because it's delicious, some white cheese, and Frank's Red Hot. And I woke up again, but I didn't stay awake as long. So maybe a plus. And weird. My weight crashed again. I mean, I don't use it as a metric anymore, but on Fridays I do weigh myself, and I'm back in the low 93s for kilos, 93.5. And so securely 95 and now below. So I just keep dropping weight. And while I was awake last night, I was kind of thinking to myself, I actually was what they call fat all over. So believe it or not, that's a healthy condition. And then it was, I guess, recently that I started getting this big, beer belly kind of look. And so inflammation, my lack of inflammation took care of that within a week or two. Quite literally, it was so fast, I couldn't believe it. And like I said, ever since going on keto, from day one, I didn't need a nap. So, I mean, the body's amazing, and that's what I want to segue into. Our religion, my religion, Latin Orthodox, teaches that the body and soul are distinct but incorporated, okay? And the church has always taught that your body's not yours. It's donated by God. And believe it or not, without your interference or your help or your conscious requirements, your body will function just perfectly without you. Okay, so it does need, in Spanish, el cuerpo, okay, masculine, and la alma, feminine. These are man and woman joined also, male body, female animation. All right, words mean things. Languages develop over thousands of years, so we've come to the realization that the body is the protector of the soul. The body takes care of the soul. And again, he doesn't need your help in getting in his way by not feeding him meat or not feeding him the appropriate, what we call the proper human diet. I have a friend, hopefully I can win her heart over. If not, she's going to perish rather quickly. She has severe asthma, already on oxygen, such a young girl. Yeah, but I have a funny feeling she's like an anti-meat eating person. Well, I'm sorry, but vegetables and fruits will not give you what you require, ultimately. Supplements are man-made. Those are completely unuseful to the body. They have to be processed. They have to be actually thrown into the liver. The liver actually doesn't really like it too much. That would be my hypothesis. Since we're not going to have any 80-year studies on diet, we'll never really know the truth, but I can just tell you from personal experience, eating too many fruits and vegetables for me inflamed me out of the wazoo. I had asthma, I had allergies. I turned to an almost strictly meat diet. Again, I'll add an avocado here, I'll add some cactus leaves. I definitely do not eat fruit. I don't want it, I don't require it. I really never liked it much. Anyway, I just ate it because I thought you were supposed to eat it. Well, I proved that wrong. For me, I'm bio-individual, you're bio-individual. So this hopefully she would revert to a carnivore diet. And here's kind of one of the failing logics. Carnivores normally eat prey animals, which are normally grazing animals, okay? Given the truth, dogs, cats, your two favorite pets in the world, the dog would rather pack up and take down a cow, okay, like wolves would, all right? Wolves will take down, they'll pack up and they'll take down any animal they need to, and it's normally a ruminant, okay? Cats will take out mice and rats, okay? They prefer that food. If you give them a choice, you throw a bowl of lettuce in front of them, and you throw a nice chunky, for a cat, they like to play with it, so you give them a living rat. For a dog, you give them a big old chunk of steak. I will bet my family's life on what that animal will choose. instinctively. Rah. Okay? Now, the dog, I'm sure, doesn't have any hang-ups about eating a chunk of meat or killing something in order to eat it. I do understand the idea of killing something so that you can put a head on your wall. Okay? I think you should use the antlers. I think you should use the eyes. I think you need to use all the meats, the skin, the hair, the fur, all of it has to be reused in order to benefit all of humanity, not just look at how good I am at killing things. Okay? I don't even think that's a human being. So some of you hunters out there, if you're eating your animal brethren because you know that you need their nutrition and you need their furs for coats, and you need boots, and you need coverings for the winter, and you use the antlers, even if it's in ritual like the Native Americans did. They would use the antlers. They would dress in these to show stories. That's all a good thing for the entire ecosystem. I've never been screw all the animals. My grandpa raised me on who's that? Merlin Perkins and Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, and my grandpa used to, we would plunk in front of those shows and watch that stuff, man. He was never one to. I don't remember seeing any trophies on his walls. I know when he killed a deer, he ate it. He gutted it. He skinned it. Gave the skin to tanning people and all that kind of stuff. All right. So, and the thing I even got onto this is, believe it or not, I'm watching a video by Sten Ekberg on vitamin D and how incredible that vitamin, only because we can't make it ourselves, because you have to eat it, technically pre-hormone, hormone, it has the ending OL, which means it's a cholesterol of some kind. And the best way to get it is to let the sun hit the cholesterol in your skin. Well, if you're taking cholesterol medicines and you're not eating enough of cholesterol, look, if you don't eat it, your liver has to make it. And if you're taking medicines because the doc says your cholesterol is too high, and now your liver's going, what in the hell are you doing to me? I need to build this body, and you're just causing me stress. You human beings do more to get in your own damn way than you're almost worth. Really. I include myself in there. Okay? No, that's ignorance. I'm good. But after I've taught you, after I learned, after I had an open mind and said, well, what I'm doing is not working, so what the hell? Well, I just can't hurt animals, but what the hell? Okay? They don't have a problem with it, so I shouldn't have a problem with it. Eye for an eye. Cow for a cow. So get out of your own way. Get into the sun. Get some vitamin D. Stop it with your idiosyncratic ideology, political, even fighting over God nonsense. And just kindly meet your body's needs. Okay? I mean, if you think of a good marriage, the man protects, okay? And the woman helps, believe it or not, the man. If you find a single man and a married man, and they were very good at what they did, each of them, the married man will live longer because he has that special creature. Sometimes that special pain in the creature. But in the end, it's all good. It's wholesome. It's what works. It's what has worked since the beginning of this ridiculous human race being put on this planet. However you think we got put here. Okay? I know I didn't evolve from an ape. If anything, they evolved from my ancestors who didn't think properly and wound up losing their speech. Watch C.S. Lewis and actually understand what he talks about. So a little long here, guys, but I thought this was kind of an interesting kind of like your body doesn't need your help kind of video. And I'm living proof. So that's all I can offer. We'll talk soon. Bye.